The High School and Beyond plan is something your students may have already heard about. It's required for every single student who graduates in the state of Washington. Each year, students are assigned different lessons that are ideally there to help them start to think about what their future might look like and how that relates to their class, their coursework, their classes they choose, and then their future career goals. So the overall goals I've listed here are for students to explore their interests and abilities, support their post-high school planning. They'll be able to use our system for researching local and out of area options and learn about how their skills can become a career. To meet this state requirement, we have students participate in a program called Zello. They can get to it on their Chromebooks. If they go to ClassLink or Clever on their Chromebook and log into that, there will be a green or a white box that says Zello, which is spelled Xello. If students try to log in directly through the website, they'll need a username and password. So they need to go in through ClassLink or Clever in order to get logged in. And then I listed on this slide here the core lessons that they're expected to have completed by the end of 10th grade. This includes any lessons that they would have been assigned in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, as well as their 10th grade lessons. Some students this year are definitely behind in completing these things just because with all the closures with COVID, we weren't able to reach as many students as we typically do. And students can complete this anytime. So if you want to encourage your student to go ahead and log into Zello and complete the ones that are listed on the left-hand side under core lessons and get themselves caught up to be ready to just do what's required in junior year, that would be awesome. In the next video on this playlist, you can check out an overview of Zello. It does have a lot to offer, not just the required High School and Beyond plan, but it really does help students start to narrow down what their interests are, do research on schools if that's the plan for their post-high school experience, and think about what they might want to study. In the new year, in January, Ms. Thurber and I will come out to the 10th grade classes. We go to the history classes and we will actually spend a day going over Zello and starting to work on these assignments, but students definitely need to spend more than the one day that we go out and talk to them on these assignments in order to finish them. Each year, additional assignments get added. So if a student doesn't complete these ones this year, then next year it will just be added to the list along with the 11th grade lessons and then again in 12th grade. So it can feel pretty hefty, a big lift if you don't do any of the assignments until you get to your senior year. So we like to encourage students to just do as many as they can and get them wrapped up each grade level. So if you have any questions or you're confused about how to help your student get this done, you're always welcome to contact me. I'm happy to meet with a student, show them where to go, or just provide any information that I can to be supportive in this process.